we want to look at this question related to the WSPS model, where we want to focus on shifts in the WS curve and the PS curve. So in part A, we'll first plot a WSPS diagram. So and let's first plot that. And so when we plot the WSPS diagram, on the vertical axis, we take the real wage. So over here we have real wage W by P, and here we have the unemployment rate U. And we have our downward sloping WS curve, which is given to us as W by P is equal to FUZ. And we know the WS curve represents the real wage workers' demand. So it represents the workers' side. Right, and we know it's downward sloping because there's a negative relationship between the unemployment rate and the real wage workers' demand. Because we know when there's a high unemployment rate, workers have lower bargaining power because there's a larger pool of workers the firms can choose from um, to replace our workers. As a result of this, the real wage they can demand is lower. And then we have our price setting curve, which we know represents this. We should change the color. So the price setting curve represents the real wage firms are willing to pay given their pricing description. So the WS curve represents the worker side, PS curve represents the firm side. So this is the PS curve, which is W by P is 1 by 1 plus M. And like we said, this represents the real wage firms are willing to pay. And as we can see, this is horizontal. As the real wage implied by PS does not depend upon U, right? Does not depend upon the unemployment rate, so it's as a result it's horizontal. Right, so this is like our WS curve and this is our PS curve. Now we know equilibrium occurs at the point of intersection. So where WS is equal to PS, because at this point the real wage firms are willing to pay is equal to the real wage workers demand. So this is going to be UN. So this is our equilibrium where WS is equal to PS. And this gives us unemployment rate equal to the natural rate, and we know the real wage is 1 by 1 plus M at this point, given by the price setting curve. So this was our first part. We wanted to plot the WSPS model.